more the females show an element of depression. Again, because we get attached to what we leave at home.
Alright.
To the precious furniture, to the paintings, even though they are encouraged to bring some furniture over and make their home, their room a home.
It's like what we were saying before, that people who have come to the home because circumstances have pushed them to find an alternative accommodation, find it harder than people who came here by choice. Also, a lot of the people who are coming here because of circumstances, they have just overcome either an illness or they had a fall, so they also have to deal with suddenly being unable to walk or being unable to dress themselves.
Another reason could be even because of the social changes nowadays. Like it could be like somebody who has got like 10 children, but obviously nobody offers to continue taking care because of various reasons. I mean, everybody goes out to work nowadays. So her expectation of being cared of by her children, it's not reached, and that's another cause of depression.
We have people here from 60s to people in their hundreds. We already see that people in their 60s didn't really expect their children to take care of them, whereas the older ones who are in their 90s were expecting that someone would have taken them home. We have a lot of activities, but also the routine in itself means that during the day you are meeting a lot of people. So in the morning someone is going to serve you breakfast, someone else is coming to clean your room. Then the carers will help the residents go down to the lounge, and the lounge will have activities. Again, they're going to be, while at home you're maybe watching television alone, here you're in the lounge, you're in a social environment. You eat in the restaurant, you're in a social environment again. So we have mass, rosary and tombola every day.
Outing once a week.
An outing once a week. Then we have live music twice a week and cinema night once a week. So we have cooking, crafts and keep fit.
It was even be like being cared for at home, but you are just like sitting in bed or sitting on a chair with your carer or with your daughter or with your son. I mean, there is still an element of loneliness, while when they come here, even sometimes, even if though they don't participate in the activity, but being present for an activity, I mean, you can see them smiling and there are people around. We get this feedback even from the family, because they say, my mother, even yesterday you saw that guy, he kept talking for a long time. Because his mother was at home. He said all she used to do was sit at home, maybe near the balcony door, watching people going by, doing their shopping, but never talking to anybody, obviously. He said, hey, over here I have seen drastic changes in my mother.
Christmas is a little bit easier because there are a lot of things which center up on religion, like going to special masses, to see cribs. And even for us in Christmas we have a lot of activities. We have carol singing, a lot of bands come to play.
While as most of them, like if you're living alone at home, you wouldn't, an elderly person wouldn't like get out of home at 10 in the evening to go for the midnight mass. While here, there's no difficulty doing it. So most of them probably they must have withdrawn from all activities because of like not going out by yourself, being late out.
You see a lot who is kind of alone, who isn't on Christmas Day. Most people will go for lunch with their relatives, but unfortunately there will be a very small group that have no one and they will have lunch here.
Familja, tfal kolla għedin l-Australja, għandi 5 l-Australja waħda għedha għek. Għandi 13 nepotijiet, u għandi 7 pro nepotijiet.
U ġili tarom, ġili jiġu jgħak?
Ija, kull sentej jisom jiġu holiday għawek jiġu, speċjalment meta miet ir-raġel u meta kelli nagħmel operazzjoni, innu ġew kollha. U għek dejjem ikolli x'nagħmel, għalkemm jiena qiegħda hawnhekk, dejjem ikolli x'nagħmel. Nibqa' nikteb it-tfal l-Awstralja, għax il-kidba nħobba ħafna jiena, il-televiżjoni nieħu interess, nieħu pereżempju affarijiet li jiġru mad-dinja, jiena hekk ma tani xejn mullej tani l-brejn. Tani. Għadda xie melankoniku, għanajt il-verità, għalli xie tfalli għedin l-Australja. Allura dik il-nostalġija li konna dejjem fl-inkim qabel, għaxina kont l-Australja, għamil 26 sena. Ma mbagħad meta żewġu tfal, u mbagħad ġejna għaw Malta. Ordiri daw li ħabtiet, ngħidlek il-verità, kif inħossni ngħidha. Nħoss li tfal qegħdin barra, li maħniex fl-inkim, u nostalġija.
Kieku kollok tagħmel xewqa waħda l-miliet. X'tixtieq?
Li ikolli tfal hawnhekk madwari. Tab inti issa l-età ġmila, l-età, allura pa speċi kull sena dejjem tixtieq sakemm il-mulej joħodni.
I was, well, in actual fact, yes, I was a writer. I'm a journalist, actually. That was when I left university with a degree in journalism many, many years ago. Too many years ago, unfortunately. And I have ended up here. It's very nice, clean and comfortable. The people are very nice, expensive, but then got the money. So why not spend it on myself? Because I've got nobody else to spend it on, actually. I like sightseeing. I like travel. But as I say, I have a problem walking. But I've done all my sightseeing now, years ago. Seen it, done it, been there. But I'd still like to go out and about. Here is a little bit far out for me. Yeah, I mean, before I lived in Sliema, you know, just...
So what newspaper did you work for?
The Evening Standard. Don't say you've never heard of the Evening Standard. It was a very popular newspaper in London.
Do you get visited by people you know, friends, visits?
No. No one bothers to visit me. Still, I'm happy as I am. That's the main thing. And it's very pleasant here.
Yes.
And the staff are nice, and surroundings are nice. And they put themselves out for you, so I really can't complain. It would be cherished to do so.
Yeah. And how do you spend your day so far? So how do you enjoy reading, going for walks?
Yes. I'm limited with walking, but I like to walk, but I'm a reader.
Okay.
I'm a reader. In church, I read the lesson too on a Sunday. As children, the house was, well, the living room was decorated, and she was Father Christmas, or Mother Christmas. And she used to fill our stockings, which were one of her stockings, which you put on the end of the bed, yes. We had very nice Christmases. Had polio as a child, which left me with a bad leg, you see, and the doctors, which is my leg from the knee down is always cold, icy cold. And he said, you'd be wise to live in a warmer climate, because with the cold in London, it wouldn't be good for my leg. So I chose Malta.
Okay. Do you have any family or relatives?
No, I'm just single.
Single?
Single.
So you...
When I saw that my pension is all right, you know, I decided to say goodbye to London and Paris and came back here. Enjoyed meeting people, you know, it was nice, you know. And time flew very quickly, you know. It is very easy, you know. I'm just now coming from Sliema. I went to see some friends. Before I came here, I lived in St. Julian's, you know, and still have got contacts there, you know. And I want to wish them happy Christmas and, you know, that sort of thing, you know.
And do you have any hobbies that you used to do before and you still do now, perhaps?
No, I wouldn't say hobby, but a hobby like, you know, I like classical music and operas and that sort of thing, you know.
Well, I'm on my own now. I'm Cornish, come from Low in Cornwall. I worked as a social worker during my working life, and then I finally retired to Malta, which had been a dream or an ambition of my husband and myself, because we were stationed here, and well, we in fact got married here in St Paul's Anglican Cathedral in Valletta, and in 1962, and we went back to England. You know, life carried on, and I lost him. I had my daughter, who was born, as I say, in Tafa. So I fulfilled our ambition and came back here to live. Of course, since I've become confined to the wheelchair, it's difficult. I used to swim a lot, and that's been stopped. So, and I also used to walk a lot, but I walk with the wheelchair now. I talk to people a lot and join in anything that I'm able to do that's going on, you know. I read, watch the birds. I'm always seem to be busy, you know. I did a lot of, I cruised quite a bit. I went across the English Channel several times. And I raced a sailing dinghy, a National Red Wing dinghy. I was, I'll blow my own trumpet now, I was ladies champion, yes, of that for 2 or 3 years. So sailing was my main hobby. I used to swim, anything connected with the water really.
So that must be why you really like Malta then.
Yes, that's true.
If you could ask for one thing for Christmas, what would it be?
Good health.
Good health. Yeah. Okay.